Aren't you glad that we are going to be reviewing another Colourpop palette today? But today we are going to be reviewing the brand new Colourpop orange palette out of their monochromatic series, and girl, I am so excited for this palette. I already looked at it, I didn't use it yet, but like girl, you gotta see the color story. Like, isn't that beautiful? It's super vibrant and just honestly perfect for summer. I mean, I just cannot get over the colors in here. There's so much variation to which I'm really excited about, and not to mention the pressed glitter. Oh my gosh. Like, look at her. It is such a beautiful kind of like chunky glitter. It has a lot of like variation with the sparkles too. There's different sizes and it is honestly so beautiful in person. So either way though, we are going to be using this palette today and I cannot wait to share with you guys the look that we are going to be creating. But if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like. And also if you would like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten, and on Instagram I post 7 days a week with a ton of tutorials over on there if you are looking for some inspiration. So for eyeshadow primer today, we are going to be using none other than my absolute favorite, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. And that actually surprises me that Colourpop doesn't have an eyeshadow primer yet. Like, girl, that would be amazing. But I'm just going to take about a pea-size amount on the back of my hand. You don't need any more than that, but like that much. Just for both eyes, you don't need any more. And then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and start applying this to my lid. So what I do is like really press it on, and then afterwards I start buffing it out. You want to make sure that you don't get it in your brows like I have, because girl, that is so hard to correct. So once your eyes are primed and ready to go, the first shade that we are going to be going in with is this beautiful kind of like orange, kind of like skin tone shade called Zested. And then with this fluffy brush, I'm just going to be applying it into my crease and into my outer V, doing little circular motions to blend that out towards my brow. Because we are going to be bringing our shadow up pretty far today. Because we love drama on this channel. Well, not actual drama, but like dramatic makeup kind of deal. But ooh, that's actually really cute. I was actually expecting this to be a little lighter than it does look on my eye, and a little bit more skin tone, because if you like look at it in the pan, it looks a little different. But like, ooh, she's really cute though. For like a transition shade, she's actually really stunning. I feel like this color is gonna look really nice with the oranges. Okay, but can we take a minute to really appreciate Zested, because seriously, it is so beautiful. Like, look at her. It's kind of like an orangey, kind of like yellowy shade, but it also has a little bit of like a neutral undertone to it. It is so gorgeous and literally the most perfect transition shade. However, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is another beautiful shade, and that one is called Sunkissed. I'm seriously so excited about this shade. It's kind of like a neon orange, which is so beautiful. And I'm just going to take it on this Luxie 229 tapered blending brush and start applying it into my crease. And then doing little circular motions to blend that into Zested. I'm also using it to round out my outer V. But girl though, that pigmentation! Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Like, dang, that's gorgeous. Like, I cannot get over the undertone of this orange. It is seriously so pretty. Not to mention it is really, really pigmented. Like, I only did like a one dip on my brush and that's like it. And like, look at how insane it is. Colourpop is like really doing all of us a favor with these beautiful monochromatic palettes lately, because like girl, like the pigmentation on them has been insane and they're so easy to work with. But girl though, like I am seriously so shook about this shade. Like, look at how bright that orange is. Like girl, it is so pretty. And with that though, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is the hot orange in the palette called Mimosa Mommy. So with this shade, I'm going to be using a Luxie 227 blending brush. It's one of those ones that's kind of like fatter on one side and then pinched on the other. But I'm going to be taking it the long way, and then I'm going to use it the long way into my crease and apply it with a back and forth motion to get that extra definition. I'm also using it to round out my outer V a little bit too. And then once you have it applied, I'm going to do little tiny circle motions to blend it into everything else that we have going on. But bitch, that hot orange shade, girl, like that is so pretty. Like so far, I am loving how this look is turning out. Like girl, that is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Like it is like the most like vibrant orange. It is literally perfect for summer. Okay, but like real talk though, isn't the name of this shade so cute? Mimosa Mommy. Like Colourpop, you have the cutest names for your shadows. Like, I always am so impressed with like what they name their things. They are just always so cute, so adorable, and really unique. And I also really like the cute little phrases that they do, because it's like, girl, like where'd you think of that? But it is so adorable. Like whoever names their products literally needs a raise and needs to like write their own books, because they have like the cutest names ever. But do you peel me that this look is literally a hot fire shade? Because girl, I am so obsessed with it. But the next shade that we are going to be going in with is called You Peel Me. So the other day I was playing around with the Colourpop It's My Pleasure palette, which is the most beautiful purple palette that is monochromatic from them. And girl, if you haven't tried that palette, it is honestly so pretty. And I am actually using that palette next to my Colourpop Rainbow series. That's why I was playing around with it. And if you are interested in that series, it is where I'm using all of the Colourpop monochromatic palettes in rainbow order. I will link my playlist in the description box down below for you in case you are interested. But when I was experimenting with that palette, I was trying to figure out like how I could make the darker shades work a little bit better. And what I did was I used a different brush, and that is the Luxie 237 blending brush. It's one of those like really small little blending brushes that doesn't have a lot of density to the bristles, and girl, it literally blew my mind. So we are going to be trying this one out today with that shadow. So using this Luxie 237 blending brush, I'm just going to be applying this shade right into my crease using a back and forth motion. I'm also using it to round out my outer V. And what's really nice about this brush though is it gives you like controlled blending because it's super small, but as you can see the hairs on here are very sparse, so it is perfect for blending. But if you are looking for like that intense pigmentation, I definitely recommend using a more dense brush, which will apply more pigment. But do you see what I mean though? It's literally blending it out so nice. I don't have any harsh lines, and I don't know, I just really enjoy this brush for these darker Colourpop shades. It is literally a game changer because like, you see what I mean? It is so pretty. So your girl went a little too ham with that deeper brown shade, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more of Mimosa Mommy on that brush that we used earlier and just doing back and forth motions right over that brown just to really brighten things up again and just get it like super vibrant and extra summery. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and girl, I am so obsessed with this look. Like seriously, look at how pigmented it is. Like girl, it is just so pretty. I mean like look at this like orange situation that we have going on. I am literally so shook. But off camera, I am just going to cut my crease using that Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer that we used earlier. So here's where I'm at right now after cutting my crease, and girl, I am so obsessed with this look. Like seriously, I am just so excited to see where this one turns out. But the next shade that we are going to be going in with out of this palette, ooh, I'm trying to figure out if I want to go in with this one right here called Squeeze Me, or if I want to go in with Tangerine Dreams. But I'm thinking I want to go in with Tangerine Dreams just because it has like a little bit more of like a yellow to it, and I think that'd be super pretty on the lid. So using a damp and flat shader brush, I'm just going to be applying Tangerine Dreams to anywhere that the base is showing. Ooh, I made a good call. I love this shade with the orange. Like, it has like a hint of yellow to it, and it's just so pretty and so like poppy, if you know what I mean. But like, girl, like that is so gorgeous. I want to see if I can get it like extra metallic and like really build it up though. I'm just going to take it with my finger on the other side of my eye. Ooh, so if you want it like really metallic, definitely go in with your finger because like, girl, like that is so pretty. Like you get like an extra like metallic like sparkly goodness. Like, ooh. I'm just like literally obsessed with this shade right now. It is so pretty. So once you have this whole like sparkly goodness applied, we are going to now go in with a little bit of Mimosa Mommy, and we are going to be packing this on in our outer third of our lid and then flicking it inwards towards the lid. And then this will help blend Tangerine Dream in with Mimosa Mommy and just get everything really tied in together. So once you look like a thing of hot tamale candy, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is one that you probably wouldn't expect me to go into if you are not new to my channel. And that one is the pressed glitter in the palette called Clementine, because girl, I need to use it. It is so pretty and it's so sparkly. I just have to. I do want to show you guys this shade up close, but it's a really beautiful kind of like yellow, sparkly, chunky glitter. And it has like a little bit of like a green hint to it. It is seriously so pretty. I don't know if you can see like all the dimension to it, but like girl, it is honestly so gorgeous. And using my finger, I'm just going to be packing this onto the lid. So I'm just going to do a second layer because your girl is really fucking extra. And let's see what it looks like. But oh my god, that is so pretty! Like seriously, it is so stunning. It is so sparkly and shiny in person. Like, girl, I don't know what to even say because I have never tried out any of the pressed glitters in any of the palettes yet. But like, maybe this one is just the one I needed. Okay, but like seriously, this pressed glitter is so pretty. Normally, I never use pressed glitter just because they typically irritate my eyes. And a lot of times they have mineral oil, and sometimes mineral oil makes my skin so rashy and irritated. So I just usually stay away, but I was like, you know what, we're gonna try today because I just could not get over how pretty it was in the pan. So I'm sitting here like crossing my fingers that it works for me because it is honestly so gorgeous on the eye. But either way though, off camera, I'm just going to kind of clean up some of this fallout as well as apply like my foundation, my concealer, and all of that. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and girl, I am obsessed with this look. Seriously, it is giving me complete summer vibes with like a fiery goodness. And I also want to say though too, for lips today, I went in with one of my all-time favorite lipsticks, which is from Colourpop. This is their Luxe lipstick in the shade What's Your Sign. And girl, if you like peachy nude lipsticks, you need this one. Like seriously, this is like my 4th tube of it. I use this one like all the time. It is the perfect peachy nude, especially if you are fair, because a lot of peachy nudes when you're fair, they look hella ugly. But this one is amazing, not to mention the formula is super creamy and it isn't drying on the lips, which I hate a dry like bullet lipstick. They are the worst thing ever. So if you're looking for a really great affordable lipstick, I highly recommend checking these ones out. So now we are going to start working on the lower lash line just to get everything really kind of balanced and just put together. And the shade that we are going to be going in with is the one called Zested, which we used earlier. And using this Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush, I'm just going to do a back and forth motion and apply this underneath my lower lash line. And when you're doing this too, you really want to make sure that you are connecting it to this outer V kind of area on the top portion of your eye. And last but not least, we are going to be doing the inner corner highlight, and you could go in with this shade right here called Squeeze Me. It's a really pretty kind of like shimmery, goldish, kind of like orangey shade. It would be honestly really beautiful, especially if you have like a medium to deep skin tone. I think you would really enjoy that shade. However, for me personally, I like a champagne inner corner. I feel like it would really pair well with this look and just really open up the eye. So we are going to be going in with one of my all-time favorite highlighters from Colourpop. It is their Super Shock highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. And girl, if you haven't tried this, like, look at that. Like, look at how blinding that is. So we are going to be going in with this instead. And then using this Luxie 217 pencil brush, I'm just going to be applying it into my inner corner and bringing it underneath the inner tear duct area as well to open up the eye. But do you see what I mean though? Like, bitch, that is so pretty and it's just so blinding. You see what I'm like mean with the difference? Like, this side has the inner corner and this one doesn't. I don't know. I just like a blinding inner corner. I think it's just so beautiful. And I mean, like, look at her. Like, dang, that's pretty. Oh, we're gonna do a little bit underneath the brow bone too, because why not? I know not everybody likes this, but lately I have been loving it. I think it's just so pretty, especially in photos. So I definitely recommend it if you haven't done it in a while, but like, bitch, that's so pretty. Orangey glad that we created this look together, because girl, I am obsessed with it. And throwing my really shitty joke aside, I truly had so much fun creating this look with you guys today. It's just like giving me glittery glam vibes, you know, almost something that you would wear in Vegas in summertime. I don't know if you guys get the same vibe, but like, I'm on like a Vegas kick, so I'm not surprised I got like full on glittery today, because I really want to go to Vegas again. But nonetheless though, I do want to talk about this palette with you guys, and truly this is by far one of my favorite monochromatic palettes from Colourpop. It's such a banger. I'm not gonna lie, I had so much fun with it. Let me try to open it. But I just really enjoy the color story in here. I think it's so pretty. You get so many different options of orange too. Sometimes with these monochromatic palettes, a lot of the colors look super similar. But with this one, I don't get that vibe, especially after using it. The only thing I do want to say though is the only shade that gave me a little bit of a problem was this darker shade down here. It will give you a harsh line if you apply too much, so you definitely want to be a little sparing with it. But other than that, all the shades in here are so amazing. You get some really beautiful neons in here, you get a pressed glitter, you get some shimmers. You just get a really great variety with this palette, which I truly enjoy. So when it comes down to it, would I recommend this palette, you guys? And honestly, I feel like this palette is definitely worth checking out, especially if you like orange eyeshadow or if you are looking to experiment with color. For me personally, I feel like orange is one of the easiest eyeshadows to get into color with, since it is very close to brown and it's just really easy to work with. But nonetheless, though, the formula of this eyeshadow palette is so good. I really enjoy the mattes. They're super pigmented and very easy to work with. And the shimmers are super metallic and really buttery in texture. They're really cool. But I don't know, there's just something about this palette that I thought was super special, and I cannot wait to use it more. But yeah, so in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this look, and also let me know if you are going to be picking up this palette. But as always though, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below, and also if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!